Hi everyone and welcome to today's Let's Talk discussion about book hype. I'm going to be discussing whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, and I'm going to be sharing my opinions. Over the past few months I've been reading quite a few books and thinking about book hype in a lot more depth, and I feel like now is the time to discuss it. Feel free to leave comments down below telling me what you think of book hype. I'd be really excited to hear your thoughts and opinions. Alternatively, if you would like to do a video about book hype yourself, that would be fantastic. Please link me to that video if you make one. But without further ado, let's just get on with this discussion. So the first thing I'm going to start by talking about is all the positive things about book hype, because I feel like overall book hype is a very positive thing and there are definitely more positive points than negative points. So I'm going to start off by saying that I think when a book's very hyped up, it means that a lot of people are reading that book at the same time and sharing their excitement and enthusiasm for that book. I love it when people are being so positive and excited about books, so if you really do love a book, you may as well just show your emotion. That's a good thing to do. The fact that so many people are reading books together just allows for a lot of book discussion and sharing of opinions, particularly in the book community, and I feel like it really strengthens the community and it just brings people together. You can even make new friends because of book hype, because you're discussing the same book. So how fantastic is that? I would also say that book hype is very useful for new and upcoming authors in the sense that it allows them to get recognised, it allows them to be successful from the start, and I think that is really helpful because they've spent so many hours working on a book. The fact that it is so successful really just means that all their hard work has really paid off. It's definitely true that book hype allows me to discover new books and new authors. Another thing I also find with book hype is that when I'm reading a hyped book, it sort of adds to the unpredictability of the reading experience, in the sense that I don't know if I'm going to love a book or I don't know if I'm going to hate it. I'm never sure about what I'm going to feel about a hyped book until I've actually finished reading it. So for me, this unpredictability just adds a new level of excitement when I'm reading the book. Now everyone, let's talk about the negative things, and the main negative thing for me is that when I'm reading a hyped book, I tend to have very high expectations and I tend to expect it to be perfect. I want to enjoy it as much as everyone else has. Sometimes I feel like if I don't enjoy the book as much as everyone else, there's a greater sense of disappointment in comparison to a normal book that hasn't got as much hype. I sometimes feel like I may have missed something out when I was reading, or something could be wrong with me. You know, why don't I like this book as much as everyone else? That's always the question going through my mind, but at the end of the day, book hype is still good. It still gets me excited to read lots of different books and discuss them with everyone, whether I like the book or not. So everyone, that is really it for today's video about book hype. Feel free to leave comments down below, as I said at the beginning, and I think that is really everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again in my next video.